Good evening, everybody. Hello, everybody. What's up, Fragile Void Boys, Ed Soro, and Nairo? We already have quite a few people here. Hello, hello. Why is everyone... Wait, Eric Van Wilderman's live? Papa, damn. I didn't notice that. My bad for streaming at the same time as them. Or those irrelevant... No, exactly. I don't even know who you're talking about. Some pretty niche knowledge. Anyways, today we're going to be doing the gameplay of the building, and actually, excuse me, need some water. I will be doing everything today, so we'll be adding camera effects to our layout and all of that. I'm doing all of that because I haven't added that to any of my parts yet, so I kind of need to do that first before I can make more gameplay. They're trying to make some bread, yes, they're all collaborating together to get as many viewers as possible. It's all a big scheme. Alright, where are we? I was working on this like just a second ago. I did like a little bit before the stream just so I knew what I was getting myself into. Alright. Here we go. I'm still trying to figure out a very smooth and easy way to do this process. I'm getting a bit better at it, which is good. Let's see. I have a big list. I gotta refer to my list of what to do. Alright. So right now we have to go to layer... Wait, what layer? Layer 4. Let's go to layer 4. We're gonna make a sun. Because it's a sunny beach. That's where we are right now, so let's make a sun. They're trying to make some bread, yes indeed. We know their tricks. All they want is money. Alright. What if I make this kind of green? That doesn't sound good, but it might work well with like the blue background. Am I? Nah, wait. No, that doesn't. More orangish, maybe? Yeah, I think so. I think it'll automatically work pretty well with the background already. Well, what are the group IDs I need for this? 24 and 25. So this sun will follow us everywhere. New Debbie, oh nice. That's the guy who made the Stickman level, and the one NCS Gauntlet level that I can't pronounce right. Alright. Let's see. Duplicate the sun, make it go larger. And, oh yeah, is my in-game volume too loud, by the way? I turned it up because I thought it was too quiet before, but it might be too loud now. I'm not sure. Let me know. Okay. Just, isn't there a way I can get that slider? Yeah, I can get that slider right here. It'll actually make my life so much easier. I found that out from you at Sora. Instead of, yeah, so now I can actually see how this is looking. Alright, well, is that it? Is that really all I need? Just 2 objects and it looks fine. I mean, like, I think that does it. I guess it could be a little more intricate. Like I'll add one more. Because this should also flash a little bit. No, that right there is way too bright. The sun is bright, but don't have to make it as bright as it is in real life. No, but then it looks like the middle circle gets too big. I don't know how I feel about this big piece of glow I just added. I'll make it very, very subtle. How about that? No, I think we're actually just better off without that. Maybe I'm just overthinking this since it's really not that complicated. Alright. And the space common level. Okay, I see. You know what's up, A7? The plan's finally aligned. Yes, indeed. You have no idea what you are doing, but keep going. Alright. It's not that loud. Okay, cool. Yo, what's up, Gestalt? A good day, yes. A good day indeed. Alright. Sun's a bit far left. No, it needs to be higher. I'm being so nitpicky right now. It's really not that deep. Okay. What else do I have to do? Oh yeah, we'll just add an overlay gradient. It's not that important here, but I'm still gonna add it. Make that like maximum on the Z order. And 24 and 25, and we'll make this like, will be good, kind of like saturated purple. How would that look? Okay, that looks horrible right now, but don't worry. Don't worry. Obviously lower the opacity a lot. Really just want this to be on the bottom end of the screen. I don't even know if it's doing anything right now, or heck, I don't even know if that was necessary. I'm adding it there just in case it maybe does anything per chance. Making a version of Sonic Wave is actually not top 1 impossible. That's probably gonna be harder than that. That's still pretty hard. Do all levels while you're waiting for you to stream on the weekend. Well, that is cool. That's a lot of levels. 54 to 100 on Acro? Oh wow. Damn, that is very cool. Isn't that like the hardest thing you've done in GD ever? Alright. I think we'll leave that as is, or I'll make this a little smaller. Actually, I want to try making, adding this light again. It'll be a little bright for now, but I am going to make it pulse later, so it'll become less bright. The Cosmos Unleashed Ultra Buff. Is there a way, like a new one? There's a new one. Why is everyone so good? I don't know. It's harder. Okay, I see. But yeah, probably a little easier than Bloodlust. Second harder. Oh, you think that's easier? Then I'm surprised. How does 72% and 89 feel? Oh yeah. Not that bad right now. Right now is the important thing. Copy values. Let's just add some very simple. Why does that keep happening? Seriously, I don't get that. Simple particles. 24 and 25 also. I like to scatter these around randomly so they can vary in size. I still need to get better with this particle editor, as I said in that one video I made a few months ago. Okay. Once again, this won't do much. It won't do much, but it'll add just a little effect to look at while I'm making this layout. Obviously, for a final level, I would add better looking particles. Since these are pretty basic. They're also too big. I don't like how big they are. No, I think they're fine now, actually. And there should be more of them. There's not enough. And then they should also be lower opacity. They're too bright. Now you can't even see them. Okay, cool. I mean, that is a little something. We'll keep it. Anyways, you're so happy. Oh yes, you are a Shiketsu victor now. Beautiful level of gameplay and visually. It was just an overall good experience, wasn't it? After those 95 deaths, yes indeed. The making has been taking forever on which level? Is it the one that one level? It is that one level, isn't it? Okay, wait, which is a good number to use here? Alright. Now, what's next? Okay. Okay, we gotta add some pulses now. That's what we need to do next. For this, we'll find the sync of the song by going over here, create lines, and record. Wait, let me restart. Huh. What should I be clicking to make this sync? Should I click to the beat or like the main melody? I don't know. Try that. That was a bit random, but we'll try it. You don't think you can leak details? Oh wow, it's classified information now, huh? Play Five Nights at Frick Bears is the 3 greatest FNAF fan game of all time. Wait, actually, Zeronium did that. Have you played Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's? That was one I liked a lot back in my FNAF phase. It's just 0 to 100 on an Aku. You have the world record. Meanwhile, record is. Are you serious? Actually, is this using? Yeah, 100% is a Nong. I wish it wasn't, but that would be too much to wish for. All right. Where's is this the same layer I made the sun on? Yes, it is. 29. I'll make the sun very flashy. Not too flashy though, to where it's like eye pain. Then could I just sync it up with these? I would like to use a pulse trigger, but I don't know how to like... The pulse trigger just adjusts the color, it doesn't adjust the opacity. I wish there was a way you could like adjust the opacity with a pulse trigger, but nope. You can get that really small number. Oh my goodness. Showing you a lot more than you should have. Collapsed probably. I'm gonna try to stop leaking things. Fair enough, fair enough. Should you sleep or repeat Sonic Wave and then sleep? Or D-Ruz on Swy? I don't know. It's a good question. Why is it functioning like that? Is it just because they're overlapping? It's not supposed to do that. Completely got the wrong ones here. Let me try the upper ones. Okay, wow, that's not working at all. That is not working at all. I think I just have to make this go faster. Man, I need to find a better way to do this. But if I make it go too fast, it'll look weird. It'll make it like epileptic. I don't really want it to be too epileptic. Like, why do these all have to get so close to each other? And I think that's kind of working. Let me just try placing more of them down so I can see how it looks for more than like a nanosecond. Giggles cutely. Yes, indeed. As well as mine. You can't have it. Really. No one's allowed to have it? That's kind of selfish. I actually feel like that does work. It's not perfect, but like, it's not overly flashy and obnoxious. I think yeah, I think we'll just keep putting these along the lines I made here. Get to watch some very entertaining me placing down a bunch of these in spots. Wait, this will probably be easier if I do free move. Yeah, I think that'll be a lot easier actually. Okay, computer users, is there any way you can scroll sideways in the editor? Like, I know you can scroll up and down with your scroll wheel. Is there any way you can scroll sideways without having to click this thing? Because this thing's just a bit rough. If there's a way you can scroll sideways like some hotkey, that'd be cool. Instead of having to slide this bar around or click here. Just don't really know all the computer hotkeys. That'd also make this a little faster. I could also zoom out more. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, almost through the first part. I'm just focusing on the first part for now. Only have 2 parts done. And then... okay, cool. Cool. Yo, what's up, Ishwar? Hello, hello. And Nox and GMD. Just scroll using your mouse. Whenever I scroll, scroll wheel, it just... wait, I don't know why it's working like that. It's just... okay, it's just zooming in. But I don't know how to go, like, sideways. Yeah, this is what my scroll wheel does. Is there, like, a way to go on the x-axis? Or, yeah, x-axis? What do you do? Can't you just do that? I mean, like, right now I'm clicking on my screen basically to move sideways. Which, it's not that bad, but it'd be cool if like my scroll wheel could make me go sideways instead of zooming in. Like I wish there was a hotkey. Okay, so whenever I click Alt and then my scroll wheel, it makes me go up and down. Okay, wait, hold up. I'm confused. A second ago my scroll wheel was making me zoom and now it's making me go up and down. Now I'm just clicking random buttons to see if they do anything. I don't know. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Turn off free. Well, I have free move off now. 4 streams left to have 15. Oh, nice. How's it going? I'm pretty well. How about you? Alright. How does this look? I do need to move the camera up in this part. Oh yeah, I do want to add some block pulses too. Not just the sun only. Okay, I think that works well for the sun. I don't want to make the sun too flashy because, like, it's the sun. It shouldn't be super duper flashy, so I think that works well. It feels like, you know, I don't know, like like in those lights and wingding that I put there, it makes more sense to make them be like super flashy, but the sun, it wouldn't really make sense to be like super duper flashy. If SWE gets rated so you have Sonic Wave 3 times in a row, you'll be oh really? You'll get a world record amount of times in a row. Okay, okay. Have you done it twice in a row? Okay, wait, what I want to... Oh yeah, the blocks. Okay, just like the main block objects. I would like to... So what do we have here? 15, 16 for pulse group IDs. What kind of pulses do I want to add? Objects... Let me see. Man, that's a lot of different stuff I've written down to add. I don't want to do all that. Why did that just go over there? Okay. Pulse group. What was the group here? 16. Okay. Let's make this slightly slower. Now that takes too long. Oh, you could go increments right here. Let's try 13. This is also doing a little too much at one time. Too harsh, I think. Alright, let's see. Done twice on an accident with also fluke from 102%. Oh, damn. That is a crazy fluke. So, Loki gonna pull a Sonic Wave as dead? Okay, how does that look? Let's see. Okay, cool. I like it. Okay, okay. I am currently brainstorming. Now let me record some of these. just so it's very clear where to put my stuff. Alright. Wait. Where am I? No, I didn't get rid of the old ones, so now there's just a bunch of stuff all over the place. Wait. Yeah, is there a way I can clear... Yeah, clear the current ones. Alright. Now, this should be very easy to follow. Okay. Why is this low-key off sync with like the ones I've currently added? These all should be evenly spaced out, but I didn't click it perfectly. Where did you come from? Okay. Move! Okay. There we go. You gotta go? Alright. Have a good night. Yo, what's up, Justin and Danny? And welcome back. I'm over here. I'm over here. Okay. The reason why they're not always evenly spaced out is because of speed changes. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. That's why putting the lines will make it way easier to predict, because speed changes change things. Okay. It's very nice that I have macros, so I could just sit here and watch how it looks. Not something I'd be able to do on mobile. Instead of having to like play the gameplay and then like maybe getting off course and having to pay more attention to the way I do my clicks than how everything looks. I wish we could have macros in game. Okay. And let me think if there's anything else I need to do at this part, or if I could just move on to what goes next. Let's see. Okay. I'll make the background flash a little bit at some... I don't know why I just keep grabbing objects like that. Please stop. Now where's the gradient trigger? Okay, there we go. Group 30. This will be just a little something. Fade in. How do I actually balance all these out to make it work? Make the fade in go longer. Why is the background not changing at all? Wait, does that not work with a gradient trigger? Maybe. Like, it doesn't look like anything's changing. It is possible. Next vid one also. Wait, did I hit 2.5k? Oh yeah. That was a bit ago, wasn't it? Well, thank you. Writing, reading, chat. Yes, I was kind of zoned out for a second. Next video, it should be sometime next week. I don't know. This week I just didn't know what to work on, so I just didn't make anything. But I'll be good to make something next week for sure. Let me see. I guess I just have to go here, see if that works. I don't know. I don't think that's working. So why is that? Let's see. This gradient trigger. Guess I have to edit the specific color. Like color 8. Yeah, I'll just do that. What's the hex code for this? Oh, let me just take a photo on my phone so I remember. The hex code is 71E 1D4. I'm not remembering all that. Alright, cool. Now the color channel is... What do you... I'm pretty sure it was 8. I'm pretty sure it was 8. And then now we'll use the hex code. 71E. It's a capital E. I don't know if it matters, but 1D4. I'll make it a little brighter like that. Why does it still look the exact same? Did I just not do anything? Oh, okay, there we go. And then copy and paste it over here. Okay. This is turning out well. Thank you. I'm glad to hear. Alright, let's see. This part should be like pretty much done for now. Oh, that's too bright. That's too white. A little too white. How do we make this not as jarring? Have to find a really good balance here to make it noticeable but not too jarring. Alright. Let me just go to this one star position over here. We'll readjust the camera. Like, yeah, right over here. Let me quickly record a new macro. Wait, what's going up? See, I made this part such a long time ago after I like took a little break that I forgot how to play this. Okay, yeah, the camera needs to go up there, so you might have noticed this little black bar I have over here. That black bar shows me where the center of the camera is, which will be useful. So I think, what layer do I do all this on? Let me see. layer. Was it layer 2? Layer 3, okay. So it's around there. I'll just put a dot here to remember that. And I find that any camera movements I do tend to work better if I make them sync with the game mode more than like the song. Let's go with about 25 here. It's actually too much. That's definitely too much. 15 would be better. Or would it? I actually do feel like that's too high. I don't know. No, 15 here is fine. But then later, I'll make it go. Like -7. It's kind of a random number, but... Okay. Sound effect is really good. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Honestly, I didn't take too long to make, so good to know. And the sync is very good. I'm glad to hear all that. This is gonna be your last gameplay lab for phase 1, most likely. Yeah, I think I'm good to move on. Plus, I just want to. Okay, the ground is kind of glitching out, which is... I won't worry about that for now. That's just because I stretched the object too much and the game can't comprehend that. Alright, let's move on to part 2 though. I finished everything for the first part. There was one thing I was just thinking about a second ago. What was that? Oh wait, there's actually supposed to be like a lens circle here. Let me do that. A lens circle shader. So I can kind of like darken this part and make something else happen. Maybe I'll just build a gameplay for the rest of... Yeah, I think actually for now I'll just build a gameplay. I'll just do some of this other camera effect stuff later. Because right now I feel like doing something else after messing with camera stuff for a minute. Alright. Yeah, let's get back to some gameplay. Static. Exit. Alright. Adobe procrastination, yes. Worry about the ground later, yeah. No, that's actually really fixable. Now that you mention worry about the ground later, this is actually like... It would really take me just like a second to fix. Here, let me do that. It's just because this is like too stretched out. Let me make sure this is still lined up perfectly. And then now I think it should be fine, because now the game can comprehend the object better. Alright, there we go. That's actually a very simple fix. No need to procrastinate that. That would just be unnecessarily lazy. Okay, wait. Let me remember what's happening at this point. Okay. Would be a mini cube here, I think. Let's do that. Do I have a smart start position on? Yeah, we'll turn that off. So that's actually messing me up. Alright, what'll happen here? Let's find out. This part is supposed to be higher up because you're supposed to be on like the top of the island pretty much. You fixed it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I did. Not 100% sure. Okay. Let's see, how do I do this again? Okay. Oh. Hitboxes. Oh, Mega Hag has different hitboxes on. Show hitbox trail, yeah. Yeah, making gameplay is so much better on laptop than mobile, because I can play it correctly. I can like use Mega Hack features like macros and hitbox showing. It is so much better. Like I don't even know how my gameplay feels whenever I'm building it on mobile, because playing on mobiles, it's just playing on mobile. I just don't know how mobile players survive. Respect to all the Geometry Dash mobile players. It is so much harder. Alright. Why is there a camera trigger doing stuff over here? Excuse me? Why does it feel like it's getting zoomed? I don't know. That is so weird. Why is it acting like that? Let me just temporarily put a normal zoom trigger here. Oh yeah, I actually have one of these that I use it in my other level. And Wingding. Or just resets the cameras temporarily. How do I make this transition to the next thingy? Do you realize that the creation in PC is better finally? Well, for gameplay building, yes. For decoration, still not 100% sure. Have you thought about what levels you want to play that you are, now that you are free from the, yes, I have. I've just been grinding easy demons right now. I want to just grind some easier levels to try to get better at learning levels. And also just to take a break. And then I'll do some medium demons, hard demons, insane demons, and then easier extremes, I think. W music in the background. Yes, the Geode editor music mod is such a great mod. Niche music, yes. Do you recognize what it's from? I'm sure you do. I'm assuming you do. Max Ashby fireworks somehow? Yeah, I saw some guy who has like 70% on Sakuban circles on mobile or something crazy like that too. It's just insane, especially like a wave carried level of all things. I don't remember the exact number, but it was just something insane. Like that's just, it's just nuts. I don't know. That should be like the least mobile friendly level ever, because it's Wave. Wave is like the worst game mode for mobile. Okay. Alright, what'll happen next? I think it makes sense to put a portal like this. Oh, I know. Let's go with a robot. I'll add this for safety. Make sure it'll work. Oh, really? You started your jump from key... Oh, wow. 56 to 91? That is really good. What the hell? 50... Yeah, that is really damn good. I did not think you'd have that much progress. 56 to 90. That's crazy. So you're actually going for that, huh? That's such a funny jump to do. Like Bloodbath to Bloodlust, Kinos, or Succubant Hell to Kinos, Sonic Wave to Sonic Wave Infinity. Maybe I should do that. Or Blade of Justice to Edge of Destiny. Just like anything like that. Erebus to Cyrus. You should actually be able to hold like all the way here. It's not limiting. And the 3 times speed, I kind of like that more. Go a little faster. What's up, Kleb? Being 3 extreme. Oh, nice. What are those? First wave and second wave are top 1 though, yeah. That's what I thought. Second half is also easier, yeah, it's a Adobe funny jumpy, yes. But for Kino Center, even Swai would take less time than Sonic Wave would probably play consistently. I actually, yeah, I very much do believe you. I definitely don't think it would take you a year and a half. A year and a half is a mighty long time. How do we do this right here? What should happen here? Wavebreaker the Flawless and you beat Tantrum. That is a W Extreme Beam grind. GG's on all those. I'll just do a cube here. I don't know why. I just feel like changing it to a cube here. You know why? Because I have free will. And I can do what I want. And I want to put a cube here. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Okay. Oh, you meant for... Oh. I think both ways. I think both ways out. Yeah. If I were to go for Sonic Wave Infinity or Kinos, I definitely don't think it would take a year and a half. Especially since I play the game, like, on a daily basis a lot longer than I did back when I went for Sonic Wave. It wouldn't take you... Yeah, I don't think it would either. It would take me a long time, but I definitely don't think it would take me that long. I've learned a lot since Sonic Wave. Not only just having like better raw skill, but also just like knowing how to practice a level a lot better. Oh. Wait. Why does that happen? Just like completely different than the last time. I don't know. Well, I like the idea of making this a dash orb though. It'll be like a free dash orb. I just want to have a click there. It's a dash orb. Now what if I put this S block over here? Low-key, I need to go for Plasma Pulse Finale soon. I need to do a new hardest. It should probably be that. I'm not gonna do that soon though. Yatagarasu is way easier than that, and I struggle with that. So like, in a few levels, I believe. But man, is the urge strong to go for that level. I'll put this right here. Okay, let me make sure it actually like plays well. I haven't even tested it without no clip. It could just be like the worst thing ever as soon as I turn off no clip. And I did first try. No wait. Silly me. Okay, that's so really easy. Never mind. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I found it so like easy on that one attempt, and then now it just feels way harder. Now we'll just nerf it. Simple. I think this part's fine though, difficulty wise. No, why are you moving? Okay, cool. Wait, actually, there are some problems with this. Like, this kind of robot jump doesn't feel like it works super well. I know what I need to do. Let me put a saw blade here so the player knows to click very late. And then there's a different problem over here. Oh. Yeah. This click just kills you way after you do it, which is really, really annoying. I don't think anybody likes when clicks do that. So we'll just put this here to try to indicate, hey, let go of the button. Okay, cool. Now how am I even going to structure this part? This part's a bit different than the others. I don't know. I'll kind of just put these here. Yeah, I'll actually just kind of continue with the same thing. But I won't make these attached to the ground, and hopefully no one notices that these are just floating. This is kind of supposed to be like a little bit mountain, kind of like that. Not really mountain, but like higher up. Anyways, we'll probably do about 1 more hour here. Could be doing a pretty long building session right now. Alright. And where's the rock? Okay. Wait. This kind of attaches too much. Let's detach those. Okay, there's a lot of objects here. A lot of things we gotta fill in. I can already tell the structure's gonna look a little awkward just because of the way the slope works. Oh well, that's fine. Just don't pay too much attention to it. Trying to VC after it? Yeah, for sure. I'll take a few minutes break after, but then I'll join. Why are you going over there? Stop. These objects won't listen to me. Palm tree. I'll grab a... Yeah, these thingies that are supposed to represent trees. That's what they're supposed to be. Yeah, like that. Oh, that looks so cursed. Okay. And where are these little thingies I made? Your stream is lagging and freezing? Seriously? Still keep cutting out? Like right now? What cutting out like half a second every 5 seconds. It might be on my end. Is anybody else noticing that? Hello, GD random stuff. Holding captive and stream, you're able to escape. I see. So you're forced here against your will. Still keep cutting out? Okay, I hope that's not a thing on my end, because if so, I don't know, like, how I'm supposed to fix that. That'd be kind of annoying. Let me check my OBS settings. Is there anything obvious I could change? I know one thing I changed earlier that might be causing that problem. We're not giving him, I see. You're not giving him the option. Wait, is it, can y'all, everybody notice my stream cutting out? Is this a global problem? It probably is. Last time it was. He just ignores me every time I tell him. I see. So it's his fault. Okay. I think this part is structured. Okay, cool. There we go. Would anybody be able to let me know if the stream is cutting out? Where did that just go? Three times speed, alright. I think we'll do a UFO here. Also makes like 2 times speed, I think. Or, I don't know. I should wait. No, I kind of like the idea of putting a ship here. I never have enough ships in my levels. There's always a severe lack of ships. Like, yeah, I think we just place one of these here and make a cool little ship section. Maybe an orb or a few. Can make this just like hold here, so it's better. I need to add some actual gameplay objects here. I haven't added like a single gameplay object to this ship. What am I doing? Wait, what? Hopefully this will work well. Okay. Cool, cool.